congratulations on your great exhibition, and I really have to say thank you very much on joining with me on Taipei InDesign. From your point of view, does the global economic downturn affect the Asian jewelry market?
Well, you know, there is more and more today ups and downs in markets, and it happens faster than ever before. So I believe today you have to be very agile, very open and understanding of your environment to really make sure that you react efficiently to the difficulties or the opportunities that you can face. I have to say Van Cleef & Arpels has been enjoying a very nice development in Asia over the last 10 years and more. And these last few years have been very successful. Today Asia is clearly recovering, and our various markets are stabilizing, and we are very happy to be here in Taipei to celebrate clips, to celebrate craftsmanship over the last 100 years.
Yeah, thank you, and we are really very happy to listen about the recovery this year. Yeah, it's a good, you know, it's like a good news for everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. In Asian market, is there any different preferences of jewelry collection from different countries?
Well, you know, Van Cleef & Arpels, I believe, has a very strong identity, very strong inspirations that have been developed over, you know, the last decade since the Maison was born in 1906. In Paris. These inspirations are nature, so you will see in our collections a lot of flowers, couture, you will find also a celebration of elements of fashion, so bows, zip necklaces, zippers in our collection. And another inspiration is also our fairy world, you know, our very positive vision of life. We have ballerinas, we have fairy clips, we have animals, sometimes magical animals that come to our collections. All these inspirations have been the same over the years. And we've created and we've been lucky to have icons in many of our collections. Some of our icons of yesterday are definitely very much sought after today by the Asian market as a whole. I would say these icons, to name a few, are clearly fairies. The fairy clips that you can see in our poster for this exhibition is a very emblematic creations of Van Cleef & Arpels with mystery setting. Very, very much an icon for us and something very sought after in Asia. Of course, the mystery setting and rubies and the red color is very appreciated as well throughout the region. Another icon is the zip necklace that transforms into a bracelet. This was created in the 1930s after long years, long years of research. And you see what the beauty of icons is. It was created in the 30s, and I can tell you today and reveal that it is one of the most sought after necklaces in Asia,
still very
throughout the region, very fashionable, very appreciated. And of course, on a more daily wear, one of our icons from the 1960s is the Alhambra motif, which people will really look after the different colors. I'm wearing the green malachite today, but there is red, there is white, black. So we see sometimes preference across markets or regions in one color, but Alhambra is really a worldwide sought-after motif.
Well, just like you say, your green color is so special.
Yeah, I wear it every day.
Oh, okay. And Van Cleef & Arpels has organized so many public art exhibitions. What made the brand decide to initiate art promotion?
Well, you know, we want always to share and transmit our passion of jewelry, our craftsmanship, of course, and our history. You know, jewelry world has always been a very secretive world. You know, it started on Place Vendôme for most of the jewelry brands, and the clients were kings and queens and royalties of the world, stopping at the Ritz Hotel. So this was a very small world. Today, with these exhibitions, we intend to open up, you know, the knowledge and the education of jewelry in general. So what we do is take pieces from our museum, our own collection, and display them in this type of exhibitions, so the public can appreciate the evolution through the decades, as well as get a better understanding of the influence for jewelry over the last century, For instance, in the 1920s, you know, when the women became a little more free and how they were wearing jewelry, or in the 40s, after the war, how people wanted to celebrate.
Yeah.
So I think when you come to this exhibition, not only do you learn more about jewelry, but you also understand better the evolution of decorative arts through the last century.
Yeah, and I think not only for VIP, everyone have the chance,
Totally.
opportunity to,
I mean, it's
to look at the
absolutely-
exhibition.
You're right, it's absolutely an open exhibition to the public.
Yeah.
It's not so often that you get to appreciate
Exactly.
pieces from the 30s, 20s that were handcrafted at that time and that come out of a museum. Some of the pieces here are displayed for the first time ever, so this is really special. And we have, of course, as well, some of our most iconic museum pieces in mystery setting, like the chrysanthemum flower, or some of our ballerinas and fairies from the 40s that are very, very much emblematic of our heritage. So it's really open for all, children's included. It's a great discovery.
It's marvelous. Yeah.
Thank you.
And the Art of Clip exhibition is the first one in Taiwan to have such a large-scale and public fine jewelry exhibition. And why did Van Cleef & Arpels decide to hold this exhibition in Taiwan? And why did you choose clips as the theme?
Well, we have almost 100 pieces exhibited in this venue. And the Taiwan market, we've been here for a long time, is a very educated market, very appreciative of jewelry. People know a lot about stones, you know, they own jewelry for many years, generations on. So we felt it was right to come here and to shed light on some of our creations and a little part of our history. We picked clips because we feel clips is a very nice symbol of jewelry. It has been through our decade a very key creation for Van Cleef & Arpels. You find clips in all the array of our inspiration, being feminine figures. We have clips celebrating nature, we have clips celebrating couture, we have animal clips. The inspirations and creativity in clips is one of the most fulfilled of our own collection. So I believe it's interesting to see the same object interpreted with different inspiration and also with different time of the last decade. So you can really compare and you can get a better feel of the whole evolution of jewelry for the last century.
In this garden, it's a different atmosphere from the day to night.
Yes, yes. You know, it's a nice retreat. It's definitely, I hope, a nice journey to come to this exhibition. I believe and I hope people will learn and discover something which is always very important to us, so we can share, you know, our expertise in our very own way through this type of exhibitions.
Could you recommend 3 pieces that people cannot miss out in this exhibition, and why?
Well, I could recommend 100 pieces.
Yeah, I know. Of course.
Because, you know, they're all very unique. If I had to pick 3, I would go for really the emblematic ones. So the chrysanthemum clip, which you cannot miss in one of the first windows, is celebrating mystery setting, a technique that was patented in the 1930s by Van Cleef & Arpels and really enables to set stone without any prongs. So it gives a very smooth, very nice way for our jewelers to shape the jewelry and in the shape of a flower. So this is a must-see. Another one I would pick is the Spanish dancer from the 1940s. It's one Spanish dancer.
Oh.
So it's a ballerina clip with a little fan in her hands in rubies and emeralds. And it's one of our first ballerina clip. It has become ballerinas a very much symbol of our creativity. We have ballerinas in our collections every year. It's very interesting to see one of the first. And she is very elegant. She symbolizes femininity, grace. This is definitely a piece to look at. And the last one is a bird, actually. It's an animal. a beautiful bird carrying a yellow diamond briolet, a very exceptional stone. And what I like about this clip is, of course, the stone in itself, but also how the bird is transformable. You can wear it, of course, as a clip, or you can take the wings and wear them as earrings.
Wow.
You can take the tail, wear it as a clip. The whole object can be multiple ways of wearing, depending on your mood, depending on your evenings. So I think it's also a very nice symbol of how Van Cleef & Arpels try to creatively transform each piece of jewelry in a very special way.
Thank you
I could continue
very much.
talking,
I really
really
have to say, you are not only the super CEO, you are the super spokesperson and the representative for Van Cleef & Arpels. The most popular person, is right?
Oh, thank you. Well, no, it's easy to talk about things you like, and I believe at Van Cleef & Arpels we're very passionate about our creations, about our heritage, and it's always extremely exciting, you know, to be opening this type of event, to share with the public a section of our past. So I hope we get a lot of visitors and that people really enjoy the exhibition.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining with me and have this so excellent exhibition in Taiwan.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you very much and enjoy your trip in Taiwan.
Thank you.